Good morning. Let me stop my rooster from shouting. Let me start over. I need to wipe off that camera. Let me do that. Let me find me something. Here we go. We'll go with the napkin. I'm off of vacation, y'all. It's back to work for me. Back to work for me. Let me take you out of your stand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, darling. Bless y'all's heart. You're just sitting around waiting on the live, and I can't even get my camera clean. Let me turn you this way a second. I've been greasing my face this morning. It's dry. And so I've been in there doing that and getting ready for the day. There we go. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, I'm back at work. I've been off of work during Christmas, and I didn't, do anything much other than cleaned up all that stuff over. Look, I'm going to shorten that today. I'm making some quick biscuits. I've got some Whitelily self-rising flour. And here's the grease I've got in it. That much. 2 chicken eggs. I've already shaken up I'm going to put some buttermilk in there. I'm going to go to work in it this. Ooh, that's cold. Oh my gosh. That is so cold this morning. My fingers are freezing. My fingers are freezing. Anyway, I've got people over at the Cottle House, and I'm fixing to go over there and give them these good hot biscuits. And I made all these pies right here for them. This is all you do, y'all. You just go around in a little circle like that. And we're fixing to pat these little things out. See how I'm pulling in some flour as I go along? You don't use this hand, just one. Just one-handed. The first time I ever did these, I didn't show my face. And somebody wrote in and said, bless her heart. She hadn't got but one hand, but she's making biscuits with just one hand. Because I was holding my phone with that one, doing it down over the bowl like that. Okay? All right, that looks ready to me. Sloshing flour everywhere. And I've got me some grease heating up over here. Let me see if it's ready, because we got to fry some pies. Wait a minute. Let me see what we got. Ooh, it's ready. Let me put some pies in. I made fried apple pies for them today. Let me get some of these started while I'm making biscuits. I'll use the clean hand for that. All right, let me get back to what I was doing. All right, now I'm going to wash my hands and pull this out. So let me get this cleaned off. And we're going to wash our hands and pat these biscuits out. Then I'll fix to cut them out. Let me wash my hands real quick. Okay, these are frying good. Alright, so here's what we do. We just flour our surface a little bit, flour your hands a little bit, like that. Pull your dough out of here. Pat it down. Fold it over a time or two. You don't want to work it much. The more you work your biscuits, the tougher they are. This is my little can that I cut my biscuits out with, and here's my skillet I'm going to put them on. My round skillet, y'all, it died on me. Grease your pan a little bit. I forgot to do that. I'll do it right now. I can't go slow with you and talk to y'all much this morning. That rooster's in our way. I bet Hannah's rooster's over there hollering this morning. All right, dip your can in your bowl in the flour. Let me see if I need to turn these over. I do. Oh, they're going to be good this morning. I know y'all are cold this morning in the north, so my little sweet Yankee friends, how about y'all doing this for me? Get yourself up out of that lazy boy. Get in that kitchen. Watch this live and make a biscuit. You don't have to make as many as me. Don't put in so much grease in it, and you can make just a little pan. Okay? I just happen to have a bigger pan this morning. Bigger pan than y'all. Alright, take your dough you got left over here, pile it up. Cut it out. We're going to keep it going. We want them to have a lot of good buttered biscuits this morning. As cold as it is. I'm going to feed up their little bellies. They may be watching me over there at the Cottle House right now. They probably are watching it. Yeah, I'm going to shorten Mr. Rooster. He's hanging down way too long, isn't he? He is hanging down way too long. My mother used to turn out a biscuit so fast you wouldn't believe it. Just in a matter of seconds, she had a pan of biscuits. And when she got old, she'd say, "Baby, will you fix me some biscuits?" And I said, "I sure will, Mama. I'll fix you biscuits, darling." Okay, what you say? We got us a pan of biscuits right here. And look at that. I want you to see this. You take the last one, put it down, and hit it with the back of your hand like that. That's how your mama did it. All right, we're ready to go on. They got to be put on 500 degrees, but it's not time to put them on yet. I got to cook these pies. Y'all come over here, and you can cook these pies with me. Let me tell you how I did my pies so you'll know. I'm going to cook that one a little bit longer. Come over here, sweet people. Get over here where you can see something this morning. You sitting around and you can't get outside, can you, darling? You cannot get outside. There you go. How's that? Is that good? Are y'all watching Cooking with Brenda Gantt? I hope so. All right, let's put some more pies in. I'm going to take this one out. It's ready. All right, let's add some more. I made 9 this morning. Just let it go in real easy, like that. I've got apple pie filling inside of it. This dough that I made them out of was leftover biscuit dough that I froze. And in this little thing right here, I put powdered sugar and I mixed just a little bit of water. Now, if you put too much water, it's going to be thin. Just do a little water at the time, like a teaspoon or two. See? That's going to be our glaze. I don't have anything in it but powdered sugar and water. You can do it with milk if you would like to. You can put a little something in it. Like instead of putting water, you could put a little orange juice and have like an orange glaze. That would be good. You just do it any way you want to. I know y'all are cold and there's a meme and somebody here's cooking with stove. I don't know what that is. They trying to get you to watch them. That's what that is. This is fine. Oh, frosty morning from North Louisiana. Ooh, what you say? I think so. My daughter lives in Rogers. Cold there too. 27. Ooh, wow, that's icy. And here's Sylvia. She's talking. Y'all are all in this morning, aren't you? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out there and turn my truck on so that when I carry this food over there, it doesn't get cold. I've got big baskets and towels that I put around it, around my food, to keep it all warm. All right, now I'm going to dump these out, and I'm going to put some glaze on it, and I'll show y'all how to do that. Let me get you right here so you can see that. You just take the end of your spoon like this, and you're going to glaze your pies. Like that. Put a little glaze on each one. Like that. If you don't know how to do this, y'all can go back on my videos and watch it. I got a bunch of them showing you. Alright, here's our others. Let's take those out. Drain them real good. I'm cooking them in vegetable oil. You can't fry in olive oil. I guess I could fry in coconut oil. That's good for you. All right, let's put our last two on. It's early in the morning. I took my bath last night so I wouldn't have to get up and do it today. All right. Now that I've drained them on the paper towel a second, I'm going to put them on here. And I'm fixing to put some glaze on these. I'm going to let my car heat up about 10 minutes, I guess. I've got on 3 things on my upper body. I've got a sleeveless little vesty thing on here. It's green. I know I don't match today, but I tried to find something warm. And then this other sweat, that's the green thing. That's to keep my neck warm and chest warm. Then I've got on this sweater. You can see it's long sleeve. Then I put on this little jacket thing. See how long it comes down? And so I'm keeping that warm today. And like I say, I didn't have to do my bath today. I did it last night. I said, I am not getting up in the morning and bathing. It's too cold. So I just did it last night. Washed my hair last night. Tried to dry it. And it's not in any kind of pretty style today, but it's clean. That's all I can say. It is clean. Here's my pan of grits. I made cheese grits this morning. Got my sausage right here. I've already cooked those. I've got my oven set at 500 degrees because that's what I cook my that is what I cook my biscuits on, 500. And remember this, the faster you cook your biscuits, the more moist that they are. You don't want to just cook them slow because they dry out. All right, here's our last 2 pies right here. Let's put them on the platter. Turn your grease off, that's for sure. And I'm fixing to move it off this eye. I need little ones to do that. Big ones to do the other. Okay. Move this grease off because it's dangerous. I'm going to sit it right back here. Out of the way. Because I got to fry my eggs. They're in here. I got a lot of pepper in my eggs this morning. I couldn't believe yesterday, when I went to the grocery store to buy my eggs. Y'all, it was awful. I get the ones that's got, and my hair looks terrible. Y'all, please just don't even worry about my hair. I can't help it. I hadn't got time this morning. But anyway, when I went in to get my eggs, that is the 18 count. You know, it's got your dozen and then 6 more over there, which is 18. And that's what I get because I have to use so many eggs for over at the Cottle House. And those of you who are wondering, that's my bed and breakfast. But anyway, It was right at $10 that I paid for those eggs. And I bought 4 of those that size. So that's almost $40 that I spent just on eggs alone. Not counting sausage or pie filling or grits or butter, all the stuff that I use. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. What's going on? What is going on? We got to fix it. We got to fix it if the little people like me are going to stay in business. We've got to fix it. That's all I know to say. Okay, and y'all look at this pad right here I got on my chopping block. Somebody sent me this one, and it just covers the whole thing. It is so nice. And oh, by the way, yesterday I showed you this. And yes, I've got my water dripping right over here because if I don't, it'll freeze. Yesterday I showed you this, that I said it ought to be open in a day or two. Look at that. This is my amaryllis, and there's the bloom. Isn't that gorgeous? And last night it just decided to open up some more, so I was tickled about that. Yeah, see how my water's running right here? I've been having to run it all night because if I don't, it'll freeze up. We're not fixed down south we have to run it. So, and I left my cabinets open. Y'all know that helps. If you leave your cabinets open, the heater that's heating the house can go up under the sink and keep all that warm. So I left both of my bathrooms open, and then I left the kitchen open so that it would work. And so that's how I did it. Okay, now what I do on my pie, I take this paper towel that's got the grease on it because it's soaked in. I just lay it over the top, and I'm going to lay a nice cloth over it to keep it warm. And then I'm going to put my biscuits on in a little bit. But I got to go. It's not time for... Here's my gravy. I already made it. It looks really good. I love to split my biscuit open and pour my gravy over it. It's so good that way. I love it. And I see somebody saying fake site. This is really Brenda Gantt. If you will look back up at the top, it will say Cooking with Brenda Gantt, and you'll see a little bitty check mark. This is me. It is Tuesday morning, January what is today? 7th? I believe it's 7th. And this is me. This is my site. This is my page. It's Cooking with Brenda Gantt. 3,800,000 followers. It has a little teeny weeny blue check mark behind my name. But there are fake sites. And some of you have already joined them, and I have never asked you to join anything. What do I ask you to do? I ask you to follow. So if it says join, you have joined a fake site. And every time you commented, I never see those comments. You know why? Because I don't watch the fake sites. I did go on there one time and tell y'all you were watching a fake site. But you know, you're going to have to grow up and look for yourself. I mean, I can't take care of everybody. I see Arab coming in and Antoinette Morrow. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, darling. I hope you have a great New Year. Good morning, Debbie. And Sandra Smith here at 18 eggs is $6. Boy, y'all are doing good. Mine are high. Oh my gosh, they're high. I could not believe it. So y'all are all saying you're cold, you're freezing, and I know you are, darling. Put y'all on some socks and the warmest shoes you've got. Don't worry about how you look. Just put on a lot of clothes. Stay warm, and we love the real Brenda Gantt. This is the real Brenda Gantt. I am the real one, y'all. I am. Here's Amber. No, that's not Amber. That's Patty. Patty Frost Berry. And here's Pam Davis. And Charlotte Leslie. And Sharon Bruce from Kentucky. Boy, y'all got a lot of snow, didn't you? Did y'all make the snow ice cream that I told you to make yesterday? Remember when I went on yesterday and told you to make snow ice cream? Did y'all do that? Tell me. Did you do it? It was so simple. What kind of heat do you have? I have an electric heat pump, and I have some gas logs. And the gas logs are from the propane tank out in the back. We don't have natural gas. We don't have it here because I live too far out. Is there snow? We don't have any snow. All we've got is cold and wind. It's so cold where you are, Brenda. No, it's in the 20s. I think it's 28 this morning. But there's no snow, there's no ice. But what it does is it freezes our pipes. And that's what we have to watch for. So anyway. Let's see what we got right here. We got a lot of hearts and thumbs up. That's what we got. How can we stay at the bed and breakfast? Well, let me explain that. You can't. We are full. There's no vacancies until after next Christmas. It's all full up. Sometimes we'll have a cancellation, but not very often. Somebody will get sick or something and they cannot make it. But sometimes we have one. You can get on them. But white and brown eggs, Montana. The ones that I bought at the grocery store were all white. Hannah gave me a bunch of eggs the other day. Where are you located? I don't know if y'all asked me or somebody else. Where's your bed and breakfast? I am from Andalusia, Alabama. That's where I'm from. Andalusia, Alabama. We are at the very bottom of Alabama. As a matter of fact, I'm 35 miles from the Florida line. That's where I live. I don't have any chickens. Those chickens that I show y'all, those are Hannah's chickens, my daughter. And she gives me eggs, but she can't give me enough eggs to do what I do. I have to buy them because her chickens don't lay enough except for just maybe her little family. She's got 5 in her family. And so she needs them. She can't bake or do anything if she hadn't got an egg. Where is your bed and breakfast? It's in Andalusia, Alabama. But y'all, I'm telling you, we're full, so it's no use even looking it up because you can't go there. Do you cook lunch and dinner for your guests? No, I do not. Only breakfast. And they go to town, and I've got a map that I show them. I drew this map for them of Andalusia, and I give everybody a map. And that way, they can go and eat wherever they want to. And I tell them some really good places. We've got some great restaurants in Andalusia, Alabama. Great ones for lunch, great ones for supper. We've got several antique shops here that they go to. We've got lots of boutiques. We've got a museum. We do Christmas in Candyland the whole month of December. We've got the Big Gantt Lake. It's not my lake. I wish I did own it. But it's our electric company, Power South, dammed it up to make our electricity. And it made this huge lake. And people ski on it. They boat on it. They fish on it. They tube on it. They swim on it. They live around it. And it's got 2 nice boat ramps. So, people that come to here, you know, I will say this. Sometimes people do counsel that they, because of their sickness and what. So that's the only way you'd have a chance to do anything. I just cook breakfast for them. That's all I do. Because I am not going to cook all day long. And besides, they want to go do some stuff. They don't want to stay around around to, okay, that's it. I got to go. Now, time's wasted. I got to go crank the car up and try to see if I can't get it warm so I can put all my stuff in baskets and carry it to them. Everything's good and warm and hot, and that's how I want it for them. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Patricia, Higgins, and Angie, I hope y'all have a really good day. Andalusia is an awesome little town. It is. We've got a beautiful town square, and we're very close. We take care of our own here. We don't rely on anybody. We've got a Christian service center that we take care of the poor in our county. We've got Meredith's Miracles that sells. It's like a thrift shop too, and everybody in Andalusia carries their stuff to either the Christian Center or Meredith's Miracles. If you take the stuff that you buy at the Christian Center, like a thrift shop, all that money goes to buy food for the hungry in our county. And we've got a full tummy project that these ladies started to help children to have a full tummy. It's a really good thing. We have Meredith's Miracles. Her little girl died when, the one that owns it, her little girl died when, I think she was 2nd or 3rd grade with cancer. So she started Meredith's Miracles. And Meredith's Miracles, what they do is they give a gas card at a hotel room to parents who have to go to a really big hospital for their children to be cared for. And that's where that money goes. And then we have Crossover Ministries, which helps people that got hooked on drugs to get off of that. And that they actually live there at Crossover Ministries, and they help them to find themselves, to find the Lord, and get healed from the addiction. That's a real good. We've had lots of good programs around here. We have rodeo for kids. That's for children that are having situations. We give money to them. I mean, we really take care of our own here in Andalusia. It's a great little town. Somebody sent me a t-shirt one time. It said Andalusia, Illinois. And I didn't know there was an Andalusia, Illinois, but they sent me that. And then there's an Andalusia, Spain, which Andalusia, the city of Andalusia, that name actually was from the Spanish explorers who came through Andalusia. And that's how I think it got its name. And we've got a lot of things that are named East Three Notch or Three Notch. And that's because when the explorers came through, they took an axe and did 3 notches on a tree. That's to show the explorers that are behind them which way to go. And so actually this road out here in front of my house used to be called, and it still is, but we named it a highway, the 3 Notch Trail. And lots of your people who hike, they hike the 3 Notch Trail, and it's a pretty long trail. I remember I saw a guy walking out in the front of my house one time. He had a big old backpack on his back, and he was walking the 3 Notch Trail. That's what he was doing. Love y'all. Take care and stay warm. Make you some snow ice cream like I showed you yesterday on my live, and hug that whoever you're with, whether it be your husband, your wife, your children, a visitor. Give them a hug, one that means something. A hug just makes you feel better all over, doesn't it? Love y'all. Bye-bye.